This is for Year 12 Methods. It comes out of Chapter 6, 6E, Question 8 by hand and 9 by calculator. In Question 8, find the values of x between 0 and 2 pi, for which this is the case. Now, here I've got a couple of things happening. I've got to move that minus 2 to the other side, so the sine of 3x equals negative root 2 on 2, and I've got 3x there, and I know that x goes from 0 to 2 pi, so 3x should go from 0 to 6 pi, therefore 3 revolutions is what's needed. So if I find two answers in 1 revolution, I should be looking for 6 answers in this question. Okay. Where do I find signs negative? Down here and down here, all stations. So that's where they're positive. All stations to Collingwood. So in the first quadrant it's going to be pi plus theta, 2 pi minus theta, 3 pi plus theta, 4 pi minus theta, 5 pi plus theta, 6 pi minus theta. And looking at the value root 2 on 2 in the first quadrant, theta equals pi on 4. So what have I got? 3x equals pi plus pi on 4, 2 pi minus pi on 4, 3 pi plus pi on 4, 4 pi minus pi on 4, 5 pi plus pi on 4, and 6 pi minus pi on 4. 3x equals, that's 5 pi on 4, 2 is 7 pi on 4, 12 plus 1, 13 pi on 4, 4 for 16 minus 1 is 15 pi on 4, 20 plus 1 is 21 pi on 4, and 24 minus 23 minus 24 minus 1 is 23 pi on 4, and that's what 3x is. So x equals 5 pi on 12, 7 pi on 12, 13 pi on 12, 15 pi on 12, 21 pi on 12, and 23 pi on 12. The 15 and the 21 can be simplified because there's a common factor of 3 into each of those. That will give 5 pi on 4, and 3 goes into that, 7 pi on 4, whereas the others can't be simplified. So there's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 answers. In the second part of the question, solve the equation for this domain when I've got that. So I'm going to use the calculator. Since negative 0.8 isn't going to be an exact value. So I will have the sine of 2x equals negative 0.8, and math 3 given that x goes from 0 to 2 pi. I'm going to solve for x. And in decimal form I get two answers of theta equals 5.36 or 4.07 radians.